skin. Skin is the largest organ of the body. Skin has two layers. The first one is epidermis. The first layer of the skin, or the outer layer of the skin, is known as epidermis. So what you see right now, my face, the skin on my face, these are many layers of epidermis. This epidermis is made up of stratified, squamous epithelium. The outer layer of the skin, that is the epidermis, is made up of stratified, squamous epithelium. And epidermis is avascular. There is no blood supply to epidermis. The second layer, or the inner layer, is dermis. Dermis is the inner layer of the skin. This is highly vascular. The epidermis is highly vascular. So there is huge amounts of blood supply, and dermis acts as sensory and thermoregulatory. Dermis also acts as sensory and thermoregulatory organ. What do we mean when we say the word thermoregulation? When we say thermoregulation, we mean that dermis, it controls the body temperature when the outside temperature is different from that of our own body. It also initiates primary immune responses. The dermis also initiates primary immune responses. Fascia. Fascia lies deep to the layers of the skin, to the layers of dermis and epidermis, and is made up of connective tissue. Fascia also has large amounts of fat in them. They support, separate, and also they interconnect the organs. They support, separate, and interconnect the organs. We have two subgroups of fascia. The first one is superficial fascia. Superficial fascia. This is also known as the subcutaneous fascia. Subcutaneous. This layer, superficial fascia, lies deep to the dermis. It lies deep to dermis and is made up of loose connective tissue. Loose connective tissue. It also acts as a conduit or a passage for blood vessels and nerves. Superficial fascia acts as a passage for blood vessels and nerves. Superficial fascia also stores large amounts of fat. Large amounts of fat are stored in the superficial fascia. The second subgroup for the fascia is the deep fascia. Deep fascia. Now, deep fascia is made up of dense connective tissues. It is made up of dense connective tissues and lies inferior to the superficial fascia. Deep fascia covers the deeper regions of the body deeper regions of the body. It has certain extensions. Fascia extends to certain other directions in the body and is known as the investing fascia. Investing fascia. This investing fascia extends towards muscles and nerves. There are some inward extensions of the fascia. These inward extensions are called intermuscular septa. Intermuscular septa.